Hello, hello,
Yes.
hello.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes, Happy
2023.
New Year. Yes, we're in the new year. And we're on episode 9.
Yes.
And this is Emerald
Sisters Inspired.
Yes. We're back, guys. So, we're going to be talking about self-awareness. Sis, how do you treat people when you are self-aware?
I actually treat people with the utmost respect. Of course, I have to, I'm a person that ensures that everyone is treated the way they should be treated. And it's just something that you grow into as a human being, to be self-aware of others and not only yourself.
So I would compare self-awareness as checking yourself in. Whenever you feel like there's something that's about to happen, you make sure that you hold yourself accountable for certain things. So I feel like that is very important. And we need, all of us in the new year, I feel like we need to be more self-aware of others, of ourselves as well, but
how others feel, their
sympathize,
emotions.
empathize with them. So definitely we need to check ourselves first before we react. Because a lot of that has been happening lately with individuals who feel the need to project their feelings out onto other people because they're unhappy. And that's understandable. Sometimes you need to vent, but a lot of the times you need to check yourself. Check yourself first. I believe that how you change your attitude definitely perceives with dealing with people. It definitely shows how you deal with people. So changing your attitude benefits self-awareness, because when you change your attitude, you change your mindset, you change everything about you.
No, and of course it has to be a positive mindset. It can't be a negative mindset, because you want others to prosper and excel in whatever it is their endeavors are. So you definitely want to pour that positive energy around someone. So like for the new year, if you haven't already, sage your area. Bring positive, whether it's crystals or something that makes your household or wherever, it could be your workspace. It can be anywhere where you want to have peace.
Meditating.
Yes.
I think that's a great big thing right there, to meditate. Sometimes if you need to work out to release some stress, you might want to do that. And just doing activities, doing hobbies with family and friends, I think that relieves a lot of the tension. Whatever problems you thought you had before is gone. Mm-hmm. So I think that benefits self-awareness. I feel like when you value other people and their opinions, that's also a part of self-awareness as well. Mm-hmm. So if, for instance, I may not agree with what opinions you have, but I respect your opinion, and I would look further into it before I make, that opinion like a standstill.
A saying, agree to disagree.
Yeah,
everybody's not meant to be on this earth to have the same opinions, to think alike, to agree with everything that you're saying. Like, we as individuals are learning every day, and this whole thing of you think you know it all, or I'm smarter than the average person. No.
You learn every day.
The smartest person is the person that's willing to learn and to sit in a room full of people and not feel like the smartest person. That's what I feel.
I don't like being the smartest person in the room, because I feel like I learn every day. I don't want to be the smartest person. I never used to like sitting in the front of the class because I didn't want to get picked on. I really didn't. I don't like that type of attention.
Exactly.
You go to a comedy show, you really want to sit in the front and get picked on? I don't think so. I don't think you would want to do that. Get jonesed on. I don't think you want to do that.
And we've seen that too many times with family and friends, where they're sitting in the front.
I don't think you want to sit in the front, because you got that outfit on, that tracksuit on, and you sitting in the front. They about to pick on you, and they gonna go.
And then it wasn't for one day; it was like for 2 days.
For most of, they don't forget you.
It's like when you go on listen.
It's
like got picked on bad.
Basically, it's like when you go on a cruise or something, and you know how you meet people for the first time, and then those next couple of days, it's like y'all family. Yes. Hey, Robert, what's up? Hey, how's the family? Y'all become family. I'm telling you. So it's only take one instance or one particular, thing to happen, and y'all just know each other. Y'all become family. So valuing other people's opinions, I do directly agree
definitely.
that goes with handling people with care.
Yes.
That is very important.
Yes.
A lot of people, I don't want to pick on sensitive people, but there are some people that nitpick about little things. And I had to learn how to understand that particular personality, that trait that they have. So sometimes I have to take in consideration, some people are not, you want them to be strong like you. You can't be strong. They can't be strong like you.
Look at the generation that we're in. They're more sensitive, but then also desensitized, which is weird to me, because this generation seems like they're more like.
But sis, we got to be careful with that word "weird" because people might take that offense to that.
Yeah,
might take offense to that.
They, I don't want to
go back to being self-aware now, ladies.
Yes, I have to be self-aware, but it's something that is something different.
We don't understand it because we come from a different generation. Yeah. So for us, it comes off a little awkward. Maybe it's an awkward position to be in. For us, it's an awkwardness. For us, it's different because we come from a generation where we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to, and I'm not saying that this generation doesn't stand up for themselves, but there's a lot of things that they stand for or that they lack of that we wouldn't do. Yes. You get what I'm saying? So certain things that we wouldn't just go and do, otherwise.
And then you got to look at the whole thing with social media and how people are so quick to put phones up. And what does that affect? That Hollywood effect?
Oh, yeah. When something happens, and I always say this too, I've learned about the Hollywood effect. So, of course, we're in school, so we learn about a lot of things. So, Hollywood effect is basically where something happens that you're not used to seeing happening. Like, it could be an incident or it can be something traumatizing, and you just sit there and you don't move. You don't react to it. So it's it's not of the norm for someone else like me to see that. It's okay, you hear gunshots while you're just sitting there. You might want to get down, or you might want to move from the gunshots, or you might want to go the opposite way while you're running towards it. So it's a state of shock. It's a state of shock, and it's a state of not having an awareness, not self-awareness, but not having a situational awareness, which we will be talking about that. Or which we have talked about situational awareness, or we might talk about that in another episode, maybe in the new season.
Yes,
down the line. But that plays a part as far as being conscious of something and knowing that this is really happening and being aware. So I feel like that has a lot to do with self-awareness, and that needs to change as far as people having to wake up. It's wake up, hello, you're here. You're nowhere else,
and
but
put the phones away. Start helping people.
Yeah, the whole videotaping of an incident when something is happening. I'd rather hear the voice. If you want to videotape something, do the audio. I'd rather hear audio of people actually helping and going out there and doing something about it instead of videotaping. I understand certain circumstances do have to be videotaped when it comes to certain, interactions.
They could actually see. And then sometimes they edit these videos, you gotta look at that too, where certain things are not fully,
aware.
Yeah, that you're not fully aware of. And that's why there's such thing as audio, footage that they have. So everywhere that we're living, it's footage everywhere.
So basically, when that all sums up with handling people with care.
Yes.
The next thing I wanted to mention is knowing that there are boundaries and respecting those boundaries when it comes to a particular person, as far as certain cases, respecting those boundaries. You want to do that.
Yes, when someone, for example, when somebody feels a certain way and there's something that they don't like, you shouldn't overstep that person's boundaries.
Know your limit. Know what to do, what to say, how to say it. If you are studying, it's like studying a project. If you are studying the friendship that you have, studying the people, your family, you know what buttons to push. Relationships, you know what buttons to push and what not to. And what to trigger.
Everyone has triggers.
The only time I feel like I get triggered is when I feel like I'm passionate about something. And of course, we're Geminis. So, you know, we're very passionate about something. So, all you Geminis out there, hey. I like Taurus. I like Pisces. I like all of you other people too.
Yes.
Man, Capricorn, some of y'all.
All signs matter.
Nah, I'm only playing.
And I really don't go by signs.
I go by personality. You go by personality. So, we're not gonna get into that because we don't really do the whole, horoscope thing and trying to figure out what the stars and the moons and stuff. No disrespect to anybody that does that, but back to what we were saying, like with our signs, we're very passionate about things. Shout out, rest in peace, Tupac, all of them,
Biggie.
Those Gemini, them Biggie. Yes. We from Brooklyn, so hey, we are very passionate about certain things, and when we feel like there is something that we really want to speak up about, it might hurt other people. Oh, I forgot to mention Crazy Kanye. That's our boy. I understand the brother. I understand him. We're not going to talk too much about him, but I understand him. Y'all might call him crazy, but the man is smart. He's just passionate. It's how it comes out. Yeah, we understand what he's trying to say, and it's just the delivery sometimes may come across, very intrusive. Whatever the case may be, however you feel about it. But I understand him because when you're passionate about something, you're going to speak your mind. The delivery may not come out the way you intended it to come out, but one thing about that is we're very passionate. But back to that, being passionate, and sometimes I might feel like, someone might try to overstep their boundary with me. So me being the passionate person I am, I'm going to gut punch them with words because I'm very, tactful with words. I'm very, on top of that.
With words?
With tactful, not tactical. Oh, you're trying to say that I'm into the whole tactics. Now, that's not what it is. Maybe.
Yes.
A possibility. Let's not try it today, okay? But, I'm just a person that's very social, and I look at things. I love researching things. I love, figuring out things visually because I'm not really a book person. I can't see myself reading a history book, and I got to see what actually happened back then. I got to see, okay, well, this is what happened. This is how this person looked. This was what happened, and why this happened, and who, what, when, where, why, how, whatever. So I always have to know that. That's one thing that I definitely have to do. So definitely respect each other's boundaries, understand each other, be self-aware. All of that ties into that. Be self-aware of each other. And thank you for still being here with us in the new year.
Yes,
I can't believe it. We're almost done. We got one more episode to go for this first season.
And then we'll be on to
second season. The second season is going to be we're not even going to mention any topics. We're just going to talk. We're just going to go with the flow. And like I said before, please go into the comments and give us ideas of what you want us to talk about freely. Yes. Because this is what our platform is for. It's for us to discuss things freely. Yes. And thank you for listening to us and understanding every perspective that we have.
And please check us out on all platforms, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube. We definitely post everything on our Instagram, which is Emerald Sisters Inspired.
Yes.
So anytime you think you missed the episode, we're constantly posting it. So thank you so much for the support. Keep supporting us. Go onto our YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe.
And keep on liking and subscribing. Hit those notification buttons.
Yes.
Definitely do that. Our next episode is going to be, what do you think your purpose is? Ooh, episode 10.
Because, some of us may struggle with that, what our true purpose is on this earth.
Yes. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Whoever you are, we are Emerald Sisters
Inspired.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sisters Inspired. Definitely going with the color theme.